Get the fuck out of the gun.
With another
reaction
video.
And this time we got the
slow-mo king with us, you boy. You might have seen him on TikTok. You might have seen him everywhere else on the internet. But you already know.
I'm still a slow motion G.
It's hard to call.
We had the better days when we was the jack of trade. I rub you down, feeling like gunplay. When we would sit back for the night, go round for round. In case they calm me down, position your body. I play with the Barbie now. The cameo coming down.
What's up, y'all? My name is Jarrell Castro. This is my bros.
Nah?
We finna react.
We finna react to what's the worst whooping you ever got as a kid?
Yes.
You ever been whooped as a kid, Drew?
You know it.
I had my fair share of whoopings, and I'll tell you. Should we start by telling our worst whoopings, or should we let them go?
Go ahead. You can tell your worst whooping.
My worst whooping. Okay, so I was probably about like 9, right? Mom's gave me a big 20. I'm thinking a 20 all mine. I'm thinking a 20 all mine. As soon as I saw the dub piece, you feel me? She was still talking, and I'm pretty sure she said, "Bring back my change." And then you feel me? I probably heard something like, "Let it hang." I don't know. You feel me? I had my niggas with me, and my nigga Rondell. You feel me? Ron, all my niggas. You know what I'm saying? I had big dub. We was going to the liquor store. You feel me? I walk in the liquor store like, hey, and I had, you feel me, my little crush with me. You know what I'm saying? She was a little crush thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say her name, but we like 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 or 2. I tell Shorty, hey, get whatever you want. You feel me? I'm like, hey, look at the eyes.
So you was buying everybody else food with your mama
You
money.
feel me? You feel me? But I thought it was mine. I'm like, hey, I told her I changed the voice. And I'm like, hey, get whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? So I come back into the house with my little peanut M&Ms and 2 nickels. Nigga spit them to the hold up. She's like, where my change at? I'm saying, huh? What change? What are you talking about?
Obama change? What you talking about? Change?
I'm like, what are you talking about? And she on the phone, so she talking to me and whoever on the phone, and she hit that hold up. That's when I knew it was over. When she hit that hold up, I was like, fuck, where her change at? I was supposed to bring the money back. Man, I got a whooping before I got in the shower, and then after I got out the shower. And then you know when your brother come home, try to be tough and give you some knuckles, he gave me a couple to the chest.
That nigga said, oh, you taking money from mom?
Yeah, one of them. I'm like, all right, G. But the ass whooping was severe. It was one of them where she say the word, everyone did not tell you to. And you know, change is a long word. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She was whooping every letter. You know what I'm saying? I almost timed, you know, when you time the belt. I almost timed the belt, but I was too young. You feel me? It was at an age where I couldn't protect myself.
It was a long, stormy night. One of the worst nights ever.
Yes.
One of the worst decisions of my life. Man, I was a freshman going into sophomore year. You know,
oh shit,
young, naive little boy. You know, nigga decided to go up in the Macy's. You feel me? Seen some shorts I like. I said, give me that. It's something for my friends too. Give me that right off the shelf, man.
With the hood wrap,
nigga walked out, nigga, bruh. Some niggas in regular clothes. Said, nigga said, oh hell no. What we should have did was run. We never got caught to this day. But anyway, and my mom found out. She don't even call my dad. So you know when she calling my dad, she want my ass beat. Man. And then when I say my dad done beat my ass, that nigga was trying to get other niggas to beat my ass before he beat my ass. And then he was getting people to watch beat my ass. Man, he wanted everybody to know.
That nigga took it. His pops said Vallejo, that's a drive.
Man,
nigga sitting in a room like this.
He came from Vallejo to pick me up.
That nigga picked you up.
Nigga picked me up.
That nigga was in this the window. You was on the backseat like.
That's it.
Nigga, you feel the vibration from the fucking little.
Nigga, man, you cut through fucking metal with that tension in that car, but I didn't say nothing.
Whooping, man.
You gotta act like you hate them so they don't whoop you as much. Like never coming back here.
What was it? Was it worse than you thought it was gonna be, or like was there any relief?
I mean, at the end.
No, I'm talking about like when the whooping was happening, when when you be in your mind like, damn, I'm really getting whooped right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You don't ever be like, oh, this don't hurt as much as I thought it was.
Oh no, that motherfucker.
No, sometimes it doesn't hurt and you have to lie.
You gotta fake it.
I used to do that with my mom. I ain't gonna lie. She used to be strong enough when I was like 12, 13. 12, 13.
All right, bro. What's your story, G? What happened?
tell
What
me your
happened,
story.
G?
It was elementary.
Oh, was I there?
Probably like, no. So
I didn't see him get his ass
it's
beat.
a school morning.
Uh-huh.
My mom was already tired. She want to drop me off. I go. I don't know. I forgot, but I was giving attitude. Giving attitude.
That imaginary attitude.
I was in the doorway and she was on the bed, and I said,
Oh, big pout, big pure.
her eyes lit up. I didn't even see her
you.
get up. She's like teleported. She teleported right in front of me. I tried to run away. I tried to run away. I ran into the bathroom. It was a dead end. I don't know why I ran into the bathroom.
Caught.
Dead end.
She told that ass up. She
Killed
told
me.
that
With a
ass
belt?
up.
Killed me. All I see is white flash. You know how you get hit in the eye? White flashes.
You see, man, in there socking you in the
That nigga said,
I couldn't do it, man.
He was in there socking him up in the bathroom.
nigga turned into, oh, what's the brother name? They be like,
Stevie.
Yeah. We finna get into this video, man. Nice reaction video. You know what I'm saying? We with our little bro Jarrell. This
What's the worst
Lomo
whooping
King.
you ever got?
Let's get
Let's
it.
get it.
I got as a kid.
It wasn't even from my mama. It was from my mom's sister.
I didn't have some shit
It was
like
from my
that.
auntie. I just remember auntie came in one day and she whooped me and my cousin with his toys. She whooped us probably from 5 to like 13 with his toys, with the same toy. It was his drum set. Can you imagine getting whooped with a drum set? And that was like our favorite. That was his favorite and my favorite
nigga hella
toy.
funny,
So I
man.
used to try to like get in. I used to be like, man, James, like, you need to throw this away, my nigga. Like,
You ever hit the belt though? You ever hit the belt?
Throw this away.
You ever try to bring back the skinny belt?
Bruh, nah. You remember like it was like 2005. Nah, it was probably like 2010 where they had the belts with the little pointy little grimes. Bruh,
Little points on it.
I didn't got hit with some of them.
Oh,
one time, bruh.
rhinestone,
I started
whatever.
picking that motherfucker off. Each one. They finna get
Yeah, I
me.
tried to bring thing of the smallest belt. No.
I look at you like,
damn.
yeah, you think you're slick, nigga.
Ass whooping I think I ever got was just when I would fight with my sister. And at one point, my mom broke her chancleta, and then she was so mad at us
Chancleta.
that we
Slipper.
broke her shoe
I know what a
that it
chancleta
made
is.
it
I got some on
progressively
right now.
worse.
One time I got whooped for hugging a tree. And why I was hugging the tree, I couldn't tell you. I just felt like I
why am I
felt
hugging this tree? I
connected.
couldn't tell
couldn't
you.
see the shirt. I'm in the ocean right now. Later on, I would learn to realize how dangerous this community was, and I was probably hugging a tree in
This
front of
nigga
a crack
always got
house,
some
but my mama
stories.
pulled up and yelled out the window, and I knew it was my mama because I felt my stomach drop soon as she said my name.
That be the
I
one.
just felt like that was one of the worst
That be
things.
the one. Yeah, you nigga said.
Unlocked career path
That's a
for
fact.
me. Possibly, you know,
Niggas
you
funny.
never know
He
what
could
I
have
could
been an
have
animal.
become.
Nigga say he could have been a
But now I
nature.
don't fuck with hugging trees,
Rehabilitated.
going outside, all this other shit. So I just do a lot of outdoorsy shit inside. You know, have aquariums, kill spiders, stack them up.
My brother do that shit, bro.
To warn the other spiders to
Bro,
go
my
up.
brother be doing that shit. He be putting him in
This is
models
actually a
and
terrible
shit.
story, but it was in college. My mom pulled up to visit me. They got me a car for school, and it was missing the hubcap. I don't know how I lost the hubcap. I probably hit a curb. Mom says, "Why are you driving on a donut?" I said, "Mom, that's not a donut." She said, "Nah, T, that's a donut. Don't bullshit me." Blah blah blah. Mom, no, I'm serious.
This
I'm with
sound
my
like
girls,
it's
and I'm
bad.
like, "Mom, I'm in college now. Like, trust me, it's not a donut." She said, "Don't
she
question
ain't
me.
laughing
I'm
at
calling your
nothing.
father." I said, "You sound crazy." She cracked her wrist and backhand the out of me. And my head
That's
like did a whole
different type of
360.
ass
So that was probably the most traumatizing. The chancla happened as a kid, but
I
like
be
that
noticing,
takes the
bruh.
cake. The college
Like when girls be getting whooping by their mom, it get real bad. You ever notice that? Like niggas don't be getting that severe ass whooping like some girls do, bro. Should be.
That's why they be running away.
Yeah.
time I like didn't do the dishes or something like that, and the next day I had a full man-sized bruise on my ass. So my dad actually, he did some martial arts, so I don't know if you should be using jujitsu on like a 4-year-old, but now it's considered child abuse
crazy.
pretty much by everyone on earth. And they say that people who are abused as children have higher levels of addiction problems as adults.
The worst one I ever
going through it with that
Rewind
He said,
bare ass
with
and
pain in his
and I specifically remember that. Yeah, I don't really remember what I did, but I did make her mad. And I had like a lot of lashes of the belt on the bed. And then I think I cried too hard and she locked me in my room too.
Oh,
so it was really lonely. It was a lonely pain.
Oh, I give you
cried
something
too
to cry
hard.
about.
Like,
The worst
you already
whipping
whipped
I
me.
got as a kid. First of all, my dad refuses to believe that he ever whipped me. And he technically doesn't remember it. And of course, as a child, I'm gonna remember it. I remember every single whooping. And he would whoop me for crying from the previous whooping. And that's not even fair. Because like, how do you—
We need the eye tracker
on
on your ass.
Because you're not gonna stop crying if you're in pain.
Who, me? I'm chilling.
Because you know he won't stop
Chilling.
until you stop crying. So I'm just holding back the painful tears of the whooping that supposedly never happened because he just doesn't remember them like I do.
The worst whooping that I ever got as a kid, it was a beating for So my baby sister never got in trouble, and she made my mom snap one time, and my mom beat her all the way up the steps, and now I'm following and laughing like, yeah, she finally getting hers, so I'm following the whole butt whooping. And my mom beat her so bad, she got in bed, put the covers on, and my mom was still beating her. And once my sister kind of like played dead, and I'm sitting over there silent, laughing like, get, like I'm doing all the motions with my mom and stuff, and then my mom did like this slow turn and was like, why did you let me beat my daughter? And I was stuck because I didn't know what to say, and then my mom just hauled off. And I don't know if you know about white women off their meds, but there's something else.
What's the worst whooping I got as a kid? It'll have to be when I stole some M&Ms from my cousin that was doing a fundraiser at the school. So I pass him by, and I look at him. I'm like, hey, bro, give me some M&Ms. He like, no, hey, boy, you can't get nothing. This is for the
give
school.
me some
You gotta give me
M&Ms.
$1. I was like, all right. I went to my pocket, grabbed the M&Ms, ran off.
M&Ms?
You know, crazy cell phones weren't even around. So I'm wondering, how the hell did they know by the time I got home? There was 3 people waiting to whip my ass. My grandmother, my auntie, and my mother. So that was the worst ass whooping I got in this.
I remember it clearly. I went to the barbershop with my dad, and I should have just been sitting there minding my business, but, you know, I guess I always had a smart mouth, so I don't remember exactly what I said, but it was a grown man that I said it to. You know, something real super fly. My dad was like, I'm gonna whoop your ass when we get home. You know what I'm saying?
I like her energy.
And you know, that's the frightening one, where you gotta wait, is the suspense and so.
That's what I just said. That's what you went through. Look at that.
I think it was just a straight up fight. It was just a fight. My daddy fought me like a stranger. And that's the problem in the black community, man. You know, I think they stopped whoopings in the 90s and just went straight to Def Jam Vendetta. So it was an ass kicking. It hurt a lot, and I was powerless because I was a child. Stop whooping your kids, man. It's not working, black people.
Oh, it worked.
Like these
it worked. That mother.
And then what? What does he turn into? An astronaut?
It's the difference
You're not
between
raising
whooping
Michael
and
Jackson.
beating, though.
You're raising a janitor.
He got beat.
A whooping is
I tell jokes for a
Yeah,
living
yeah.
now because I got whooping.
Beating is
Maybe I could have been the president if somebody talked to me
A felony.
like a human being instead of using all of their might
That nigga Afro damn
to
perfect.
hit me
got the
because I
morbid
didn't
fro, nigga.
wash some punk ass
You
dishes.
waiting for my hard afro.
The worst whooping I got as a kid had to be the one time my father caught me playing with a can of gas and some matches behind my nose.
Damn,
So
I'll be
I'm about to
scared.
light this damn match, and I'm about to put it to this gas, and to my right, in the distance, I hear a deep, manly voice that, reminiscent of the voice of God, said, "Bo!" Bo is my nickname. My father used to call me when I was a kid. Bo! And that's all I remember. Because that man grabbed me. It was like it was lights out from there, man.
That's that good sleep
he
you have
literally
after that whooping.
beat the memory out of my ass. I don't
wake up
know
the next
what happened.
morning.
I just woke up in bed, clean, with a whole bunch of grease in my face, with some new pajamas on, and that's it.
That's a fact.
First of all, contrary to popular belief, Asian people do get whoopings as well. And it's not from a bamboo stick or nunchucks. It was just the good old belt. I remember specifically running around my house. I don't know what I did, but I remember my mom chasing after me with the belt, and I was hiding behind the door and crying. And that was the last whooping I ever got, because I remember my dad came in, and when he came at me with this, he said my face was filled with such terror that he was like, I can't do it anymore. And
you got saved.
Now,
perfect example of the worst whooping I ever had as a kid. So you know when you get to be like 10, 11 years old and you got a short mom, like my mom is like 4'9", and I'm feeling like, you know what I'm saying, you can't whoop me anymore. I'm taller than you. So I decided today that I did some bullshit in class, and I knew my mom was gonna try to whoop me when I got home. So I get home, and the usual stare down, you know what I'm saying, with the country western music in the background. She pull out that little ass belt. The little belts hurt the worst. Like the little one she used to just clip off of her purse, try to hit you with. So as she swung, I grabbed it. I was like, look, no. I felt like
I didn't grab the belt hella
the
times.
monkey from Planet of the Apes when he said his first word. No, enough.
That's damn near like
that was probably the worst thing I could have did, because my mom
grabbed that belt
in that moment
she realized that she
used my momentum to pull my body towards
nigga figured
her
out all the moves.
Judo punched me in the chest.
She hit you with that
muscles
same
in
left, right, left.
in the arm, and so
You figure out the
this,
moves.
Like 2-foot punches and other things that can break a man down, and it caved my chest in mentally, and I hit that little. I never do that again.
That hit in the back when you.
What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for watching All Deaf. Make sure you like and share this video.
Some relatable ass whoopings.
Man.
Some relatable ass whoopings, man. What's the worst whooping you witnessed?
Right. Davey.
He got
my little brother.
One worse than you? I think the worst one I
They
witnessed.
ain't never seen me get whooped.
Nah. I see you get in trouble plenty of times.
Hell yeah, you didn't see me get in trouble with all it.
I hear stories too.
That should be hella funny, bro.
Man.
You got the I just be sitting in the back like nigga can't say nothing, just be when you that friend, it be the worst when you the only friend.
Look,
when you the only friend
I done seen these niggas get whooped, but my dad ain't whoop them like they whooped me.
Who, me?
No,
these
this nigga.
I was about to say.
Them niggas was crying before the belt even came out. The belt got raised.
Nigga, that's the whole game. You gotta cry before you get touched.
Nigga, I went upstairs. They was laughing upstairs. Niggas ain't get whooped. That nigga soft. You soft.
You gotta
Dad,
cry.
you soft.
You supposed to cry. Yeah, when your parents get older, they get hella soft.
They get
be
soft.
like, what the
Man, I used to get to
I'm crying. I was a sensitive kid, nigga. Like when you start yelling at me, I'm tearing up. You don't even gotta say nothing. As soon as you touch a nigga chest,
as soon as a nigga murmur, bell, nigga, nigga, I'll do it.
Bro, I remember one time, bro. Actually, that wasn't even the worst one, bro. I broke a wall. Like me and my brothers was wrestling, bro, and I don't know how the wall broke.
We should call Davion. Like.
But yeah, that was the reaction to the worst whoopings y'all ever had or they ever had. Leave it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? What's the worst whooping
you ever had?
Just make sure you don't put your mama's name in there or father's name.
Man, we don't need no type of CPS coming come take it away, confiscate.
Be in a foster home for 23 years. We don't need that.
Alright, G, it's been Young Lonnie.
And this is Young Stain.
Let's get it real.
Let's
and
get
we
it
out
real.
this month, baby.
TikTok legend, man.